up, y'all? It's your boy, comedian Feddy Reggie. I told y'all when I stepped back out on the scene, I was gonna step back on the scene crispy and clean. I want to thank C3 for allowing me to use their stage, their facilities to do my show. Again, once your boy, comedian Feddy Reggie. This is Ego Podcast, second season, first episode. All right, and now I'm out here in Vegas, right? So, y'all remember me back in Kansas City, I was doing my thing. But I told you, you have to manifest things, and now look at us. Now look at where we at, baby. We are out here in Vegas. So, with no further ado, I'm going to bring my first guest of the second season. Sorry, y'all know me. First guest, second season. I got a guy. He's going to come talk to y'all about what he does and how he does what he does. I love his energy. And we're just going to sit up here and bond, all right? Because it's ego, and everybody got an opinion. So we're going to talk some shit about some shit, all right? Coming to the stage, out of the Midwest, born in Michigan. I'm going to let him tell y'all about himself. Clap it up, show some love. Drew Peckat.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you for coming out.
Of course. Thanks for having me, man.
All right. So first, I want to say thank you for coming out, man, because you could have been
anywhere
here with me.
Right.
Yeah. This is the Ego Podcast, man. This is how we doing it.
I love it. I mean, you guys are killing it. You guys don't know, but this looks incredible. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you.
This is a good start for season 2. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking nice.
Thank you. So it's about you tonight, man. Anybody that knows me and knows how I interview, it's basically about you. So what I want you to do is just give them a brief introduction of who you are, where you from, and we're going to it from there.
Okay, yeah. So my name is Drew Peckat from Michigan. Grew up on like a farm in the middle of nowhere, and then I've lived in like Detroit, LA, San Diego, Miami, Atlanta. Kind of all over the place. I've been all over. But worked in the music industry at a pretty high level for like 10 years. Yeah.
So I guess my first question is, what put you in position to move around so much?
Well, it started off as when I was young, there was like, I had no opportunities to leave like where I was from because I was in the middle of nowhere. I grew up on like raising pigs and chickens and all that. I'm not even joking. Wake up 3 a.m. before school. But so it was actually like a job opportunity for this oil rig job. So I went for it. Crazy thing was is I was on like probation at the time and they didn't know that I left. So the job kind of didn't work out and I was like, all right, so I can't go back right now. So went out to San Diego and then I kind of just, it was interest from there, man. Like,
okay, so you were introduced to me as a music artist and I appreciate that because I love music. So tell me, like, where'd you get started? Where'd your music career start? And where do you get your inspiration from in your music?
well, where music, like, started for real, like, the actual me being in the industry was definitely Detroit. So, yeah, Motown. What up, though? But, yeah, it was kind of crazy. I was working at LA Fitness, and so I was like a step-in GM manager of one of the bigger ones they had out there. I called somebody, call for like, to sign up for membership, you know how they be. And ended up being somebody who worked in the industry. And like, I was like singing in between phone calls, and he came up, he's like, oh, that was you singing? And I was like, I thought he was upset at first because I'm at work, right? So I was like, oh, my fault, man, like, my bad. He's like, no, man, like, that was good. You ever thought about like doing it professionally? And I kind of laughed because, like I said, I grew up in the middle of nowhere. We didn't really think that was like a reality. We're like, oh yeah, well we gotta go feed the fucking chickens and this and that. So like,
man, no, I get it. I'm from Chicago, but I was raised in Kansas City. Kansas City is a smaller market. Don't get it twisted. It's so much talent there, but the eyes are not necessarily on Kansas City. You know, even with Patrick Mahomes, shout out Patrick Mahomes. Even with Patrick Mahomes doing what he's doing, they not really giving that spotlight. You know,
that's true though.
So sometimes you gotta leave where you're from to get where you're going, right? But being from Chicago, I think me and you like relate because
Yeah,
that
Midwest.
fearlessness. That
Yeah, it's
fearlessness.
facts.
We'll get up and go out there. Like,
Yeah.
this is who I am.
Like,
Accept me or not, but this is who I am, right? Do you think that that's contributed to some of your successes?
oh, definitely. I'm actually like super genuine person. Like, I actually care about people, but I'm also like unapologetically myself.
Yeah.
Like,
And in this industry of entertainment, do you feel like it's good to have that balance? Because that's what I'm finding out. I have to have that balance. Like, this is the entertainment business.
Facts.
And that's the hierarchy to me. It's where I'm in the entertainment business, but I love to entertain. And in being an entertainer, you want to be approachable.
that's facts.
You want to have some kind of character that people can approach or feel welcomed around. So, yeah, finding that balance is important.
No, for
You
sure.
think so?
Yeah, of course.
Did you have some rough roads when you came out here to the West? Like, it's different
No,
out
it's
here.
like it actually kind of feels like home. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
How does it feel like home?
cause I actually moved out to LA and like lived with one of the biggest producers in the world and was like moving side by side, like doing huge rooms and stuff like that. Like, but I was like more of like an executive assistant. He kind of showed me the game. So it's like I've always had good relationships and like learned how to move properly and talk, and he showed me really the blueprint. So it was like it's always a kind of love. And plus San Diego was my like favorite place I ever lived. It's like the most beautiful place, like with the nature and mountains are right there. It's always like 70 degrees out, perfect weather. Like,
So compared to Atlanta?
Atlanta is. I love Atlanta. Don't get me wrong, bro. See, this was the problem when you move around a lot. So I got love for every place that I've been, but I have my favorites as far as like not so much like the people. I love people like some of the closest people are like spread out all over the country to me. So it's like I have people that are all the way across the country. I'll be hitting up more than the people that are in my city. Like, so,
Yeah.
but it's more like the aesthetic or like how it feels. Like I get like the city aspect, the beach aspect, the mountains, because I'm still from the country. So I like we literally just went to Zion and went and hiked in the mountains for like 2 whole days, like doing all kind of crazy stuff. Like we were like, I got a picture. We're like almost 5,000 feet above the ground, like right over the edges, right there. I'm like, oh God. So I love like the nature aspect of it too.
So being out here in the valley is so different from me, man. Like I miss grass so much.
Right.
But what I've learned about California is like, no, they still got grass, so they can still touch grass and still
Yeah.
feel
I'm not gonna
nature.
lie, this is way more like
Man.
just pure dirt out here.
Yeah.
You know?
Water and weed, my nigga. Water and weed.
I told my friends, I'm like, I love Vegas actually, but it's like how much I love like the greenery and nature, bro.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm
I don't know if I
missing
could live here only for that reason. Like I love being here. It's so much fun, bro.
Yeah.
And then plus you could just go right outside and you can go like Baja, like and all kind of stuff. Like so it's dope. It has a lot of cool, but like not being able to see trees and grass all the time, that would kind of drive me a little crazy.
Man, listen, the motivation is this entertainment, man. For sure. Because I definitely miss grass. Which my next question.
That's why we got the grass right
Yeah,
here.
that's fake as hell. But yeah.
Fake it till we make it, right?
Fake it till we make it, man. But so what do you consider like so what lane are you in right now with your music, and tell us a little bit about what your latest project is.
Okay, so I'm like R&B, pop, and actually I kind of do music in every genre. We're leaning into that right now, and we have a new project that's coming out, and we have like the red side and the blue side. So like the red side's all like the R&B, vibey, and then the blue side is more like the pop, upbeat, dancey stuff like that.
I like that. Where did you get that inspiration from to do that?
I'm not gonna lie to you. That was one of the team members. Like, you know, you gotta have a good squad around you.
See, that's what I'm saying. Yes, it's definitely good to have a good squad around you because all the ideas can't come from you.
No, facts.
Multiple ideas coming together. So I like that because it gives that old school vibe, that vibe that's missing, that purity.
Right.
Come flipping on them. Like
Exactly.
Two sides. I like that.
Exactly.
What's the single called? You got a single you were about to push?
Yeah. So the first single is called "Stay a While," and we actually just shot the video for it in LA. Got everything all situated. We don't have a date of when we're dropping it yet, but I'll let everybody know when we do. It's gonna be within the next month.
That's good. So, are you inspired by anybody? Is there anybody in the industry that inspires you, whether now or in the past?
Yeah, like growing up, I would say like the people who really made me want to sing was like Joe, Boys to Men, and then there was this one song that like, and it's funny because I grew up like with everybody listening to rock and country, so it was like I kind of like just stumbled across stuff, and then I was like I found this one song. It was like called that All for One song. I swear.
I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, after I heard that, I was like, wait a minute, like, and I was actually feeling the chick at the time, so I was like, wait.
Sung that shit to her.
Right. And I said, hold on, let me learn these words real quick. Just saying something like, and then I started diving in that realm, and it's just more emotion there. So it's just,
it is.
Yeah. So that's why I liked it. And for a long time, like, I went through a lot. So for a long time, I couldn't really express myself in certain ways. So music helped me a lot with that. So
yeah, that's what it is. That's how comedy works for me. That's how podcasting works for me.
right.
You find your passion and you just dive into that shit.
No, that's facts.
Yeah.
And then that's when you get into the I'm unapologetically myself. Like this is just me. Like
right. For sure. So, like, do you have any aspirations to work with anybody in particular?
Working with people, I would say probably the biggest one is Chris Brown. Probably I'm one of them ones. I'm the crazy ones that say Chris Brown over Michael Jackson. So
Okay, I need you to elaborate. Why do you feel that way, sir?
I would say it like this: if Chris Brown never got into that situation that he got into, let it be what it is. But just say let's go to a place where that never happened. I think more people would be having that conversation right now.
But Michael been through the fire.
I know.
Michael been through the fire.
I know. But so did he. They canceled him and they wouldn't play him anywhere. So you know what he did and his team did? Oh, we're just gonna do a hook on everybody's song, and it's gonna be the coldest hook you ever had. Right. And then they force the industry to we're here. What are you gonna do? Right. Like you cannot cancel. Look, they tried to cancel him in where'd he go? Africa. When he sold out them tours back to back, like bro, the biggest like stadium in the whole country, they tried to cancel him too. Don't go. So you can't cancel this man. He went through a lot of fire too.
I get it. I get it. I definitely respect Chris as an artist, and I love his steadfastness. His willingness to just keep going. And it is a bad situation anyway.
It was.
But the fact that he was able to keep going, I love that. Not MJ.
I know.
He had listen.
But
MJ
Chris
had to bust down doors for Chris Brown to walk.
That's true though. You gotta give the respect there. And I do, obviously.
That's how it is. But I get you though, like Chris is brilliant. And Chris ain't done yet. Chris is still gonna elevate. Chris is gonna hit us with some new shit.
And what's another thing is the Super Bowl too. Everyone doing all these Super Bowls.
Yeah,
they won't let him do it.
But he's ready.
Man, he been ready.
Y'all think Chris is ready for a Super Bowl? Yeah, Chris ready for a Super Bowl.
Let's be real. All right, now Chris doing Super Bowl.
They can't afford him. Yeah, the budget ain't there.
Nah, they trying to, keep my boy back, but
they can't hold him back.
They can't hold him back.
They can't hold him back.
But that's also why here's the thing. Michael Jackson, the greatest of all time, he's doing this since he was a kid, right? Mm-hmm. But my question is, who else could you compare to Chris Brown? That man doing backflips.
Usher.
I'm not gonna lie. Usher got. I love Usher's music. Don't get me wrong, but
he's not acrobatical as Chris is.
Yeah,
because the music is there. As far as like the writing, the talent.
Yes, but like Chris has gone I don't know, man. That's another hard one. But
Usher's a bad motherfucker.
He is. He's one of the greatest too. These are hard conversations. Let's be real. There's arguments for everybody, but I still lean towards Chris though. Like, it's just his versatility. He go everywhere. That man doing backflips. He doing 3-hour shows. Yeah. How old is bro? And he's still. How long he been doing this? He's still going 3 hours harder than anybody, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know, but Usher's still popping his shit.
Well, listen.
At 50.
I know. And again, that's another token of respect. You out here still doing that, and people still love it, and I still love it. Like, he's one of the GOATs too. Like,
So, you said Joe was an inspiration to you.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Joe song?
I wanna know what turns you on.
I like that one too. Y'all like that shit?
You don't like that song?
I like
You
stutters.
said it like that wasn't your favorite.
My favorite is stutters.
Okay.
I can tell you're lying because you replying. Stutter, 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 stutter. That's
Yeah,
my shit.
That's a great one too. I'll give you that. But that,
But
I said,
Joe got
I want to know was just the one that made me like, that was what made me really kind of tune in on.
Well, he got a catalog. He got a catalog
of course.
because like, I used to go to sleep to his music. Yeah. On the phone with the girlies, yeah,
Right.
baby. I just wanna
She's snoring in
be
the
the man for
background.
you.
She fell asleep
How
on
the
the
fuck I
phone.
want to be the man for you at 16? I don't know, but yeah, I just want to be the man for you. But man,
You are not lying though.
that's what music should do, and music
agree.
don't do that no more. Man, we used to fall asleep. We used to put the R&B on our voice recordings. Yeah, hey girl, you missed me,
Right.
and I missed you. But hopefully we can, and then the music will be in the background. They can't do that with that rod wave shit no more.
Nah.
Hey, rod
But you
wave?
know what's someone that I'm gonna say that's kept that kind of world alive?
Who?
Element.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah. We
I
gotta
love
give her
her.
flowers, man. She like legit. She one of the ones that stayed in that world and dominated
For
it.
sure.
Like she could have gone and tilted the more that way, but I love that she stayed there. She's murdering these songs. Like she's saying stuff that all these men really want to hear. They're like, dang, like.
Yeah. So I guess I want to wrap it up with this. If you could take this time to let the world know who you are, what you're about, and what your mission is, go ahead and tell them.
Those are some big things. Who I
I know.
am, what I'm about, what my mission is. All right, so who I am, man. I'm honestly just a person that feels like we're all really the same. You know, we all just come from different places.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm somebody that just wants to connect with people and be like, oh yeah, maybe this can help you. Maybe this, I'm just a genuine human being that loves to do music and build businesses and help people grow, even people that I got with me are people that, I've helped do a lot. So my mission really is kind of be a bridge to help people do things the right way. There's a lot of bad things that go on in this industry.
Yes, sir.
And so it's like, I had to go through that fire. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to create a different path for people so they don't have to do it that way.
For sure. And that's what it's about. When we learn, when we know better, we do better. When we grow, it's not up for us to just grow alone. We need to pull somebody up when we're growing. I appreciate you for coming through tonight, man.
Thank you
and
for having me, bro.
like I
It's
said,
been
this is the first episode, second season. Plenty more to come. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Again, thank you to this wonderful venue, C3. We're over here at 2605 South Decatur Boulevard in Las Vegas, Nevada. Again, thank you to my guest tonight for coming through. And thank you all for tuning in to Ego Podcast.
What's your name and your handles?
You can follow me everywhere.
Tell them
It's
again.
at Drew Peckat, DREWPECKAT.
For sure. So again, thanks Drew for coming out tonight.
Thank you for having me, man. It's been fun.
This is the Ego Podcast. Everybody got an opinion. What's yours?
Woo woo. Woo woo. Hey. My guy, that was fun.
Okay. Y'all get it up one more time. This was our first live airing of
All right, y'all. Give me a few. We're going to get the music keep going, and we're going to turn this shit up. We're going to make that shit funny, all right? I got some jokes for y'all. Clap it up. Thank y'all for